Nee, not nee, nee. Actually, for me, it was Shiva who ended up being pretty stubborn. 77% completed. Did I get a black mage? No, they're just showing me it. Oh, I did not transform into Princess Goblin. I did, didn't I? Oh, these are stars. Quattro Queen is a star. Apparently, Mecha Chocobo is a star. Like, these are all star forms along with the regular forms. I really need to get one of those imps. So imp is the only one that I've seen and not caught a form of out of my entire Mirage list. See, look, here's the regular Quattro Queen. There's actually the star ones, I guess, are considered uniques. I really hope I didn't mess that up and lose the opportunity to get them. But it looks like everything else I've got. If I've seen it, I picked it up, it looks like. Like I said, outside of the star ones. I don't have an Einhander? I thought I did. And an Ultima weapon. Even though I have a super Ultima weapon. I need to go back and find out where to get one of those. I don't remember where I found them. I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to go take a peek at one of the level 60, what the hell are they called? Murkrifts. The ones that are out here. Oh, there's one. Steering in this thing's a little bit wonky. Let's take a peek. Oh, nice. Congrats on Balfour. Oh, shit.
I guess we're doing this.
There's all kinds of things here that I need to capture. So I need a zapped and a frit. So that's the baby form of Ifrit and Ramu that I needed. I didn't realize they were there already. God damn it, they're gonna get toppled. So close. Yeah, this is gonna be a game over. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to resist this. Let's see what we got here. Maybe. We'll see, I guess. Can't get a fucking stack in here because of all the... goddamn moves, man. Unreal. Well, that's good to know that those are there. Okay, so those ones are there. That's the Ifrit and... So I wonder if that's why these are level 60. It has nothing to do with what they do, it's just how many there are. Oh, damn. Here we go again. Apparently cannot capture sylphs at all. Because I have them already, maybe? Dude, fucking tickle, though. It's annoying as fuck. Annoying. Somebody fucking stack, seriously. Any one of you motherfuckers, anytime you want to. Unfucking real. A death spell. Can you believe that shit? They say level 60, but it's impossible to even fucking fight these things because of how much damage they output. They get so many moves and your stacks get toppled almost instantly. Let's check this this one hidden back here. Sure, if it's hiding this deep that it's probably not any better.
Do this.
It's not another one like this? Alright, let's see if we can get rid of sandworms first, I guess. Hey, I actually got a wobble stopper off. That's insane. And I was able to catch a zapped. How about that? Now if I can just stay alive. I'm just gonna summon, just because I caught that zapped and I don't want to lose it. I'm hoping that this will help. God, go fuck yourself. Thank goodness. We're rounding out the end of this battle. What a pain in the dick that was. All that for a fucking zap, though? Kiss my ass, man. So many turns. Like, that onslaught is, it just makes it rough. There we go. And that'll give me the unstarred Ramu. Oh, I lied. We're gonna put the with Seraphy for now. And yes, I'm gonna save. What a pain that was. Look at that. A lot of points, though, for these ones. They got 18 levels out of that. Or 17, I guess, technically. Diablos. Ifrit. Punch. What an ability. This is not going to take long to max these guys out. I didn't realize their sync level is going through the roof so quickly. Oh, Ramu learns regen too? As long as he doesn't get smoked by Zenketsu Ken or whatever the fuck it was called, he should be in good shape. Is there any resist death? None that I can see here anyways. How about we do resist blindness? Tsunami. So many summons. Alright. So let's go. I think there was one more up here, maybe. Once I remember how to fucking fly. Oh, this one was hidden. Got it though. Oh, nice, dude. That's okay. You don't have to have the amiibo. I mean the game system. I've done the same thing. Dude, I always attack the wrong person. One down. We gotta get rid of these sea serpents. And I should do that by casting thunder spells. Not attacking. See if I can get a wobble stopper in there. Probably not, but you go and try it. Good, we actually did get it. Not that time though. Dude, I feel like when Lon gets wobbled, there's like no time at all to react. I'm just gonna let them get squashed. See if I can't get them revived. Stack. Alright, we're getting close. Once I get this down to just the freets, we'll be in good shape here. I'm still torn about the Switch as well, Mash, and what I'm going to do with it. I'm still saying that as it stands right now, my goal is to wait and listen. I want them to prove to me that I'm not going to get stranded with my virtual console stuff again. Why? Why is this guy sleeping forever? Good, this hits them all. So I'll be able to turn. Good, got one. So helpful when I get them so quickly. All of my ice spells are on the girl who just got... Woo! Petty Grudge, though. I think Petty Grudge stores up. So, right now, my issue with the Virtual Console is that they, you know, created the Wii and had the Virtual Console system come out, and that was great, right? They had all these games come out, and it was awesome, and it was a lot of fun. Then they came out with the Wii U, and they were like, here's this new system. We're going to bring all the Virtual Console over via a channel, right? So you can click on the Wii channel and then go into it and play it through the Wii. And then they were like, oh, you know what? We're going to upgrade the ball for you. We'll let you play them on the Wii U so you don't have to go to a separate channel, have the separate remotes and anything like that. Will allow you to upgrade for a small charge, and not only will you get it on the Wii U, it'll be, you know, on the modern system. We'll also give you the ability to play it on the controller itself because it's got a screen in it. And I was like, oh, that's great, you know, and the charge isn't bad. I think it's like anywhere from $1 to $2 to have it on the newer system and then upgraded. But then they stopped halfway through upgrading others. They started bringing out new ones altogether, like the Game Boy Advance and the Wii games are all downloadable content now. And they're like, yeah, we're getting there, but actually we're going to just build this new system. So you have kind of 3 tiers of virtual console games. You have the ones on the Wii that'll never come over because they are Wii controller only. And that's like the WiiWare stuff. You know, I don't imagine I'll ever get that back, which kind of blows, but what are you going to do? There's the virtual console stuff that's still trapped on the Wii that has not been upgraded, which you can play, but it's a hassle. And then the stuff that I got upgraded to the Wii U. So it's like all over the place. And what I want is, I kind of want 2 things to happen. Not only do I want everything to be moved over seamlessly to the Switch, I also want it so that when I buy it on the Switch, or have it on the Switch, that it's also compatible on my 3DS, because having to buy it twice at full price is stupid. But that's just my 2 cents. Obviously, I'm a little passionate about it. Okay, let's save again, because I got the frit that I needed. But it looks like I'm being able to get through these murkrifts out here, so I could probably just finish them off. Not guaranteeing it, but I'm gonna try. So I got that murkrift that was up there. Is there another one somewhere? Dude, this map is huge and I didn't even realize it. Nope. The Sony did the same thing and kind of fucked you over with all your stuff too, so no. The only thing that they offered that's somewhat comparable, it doesn't do anything about the games you have or anything like that, but it's the PlayStation Now service, which is where they let all of the games are able to be played on this PlayStation Now service. It's a subscription-based service though, so you do have to pay to get to these games, but they're all stored in the cloud. You can play them just about anywhere on your PlayStation Vita or your PlayStation 4, and you're also able to what is it? You're also able to save on one console and then switch to the other if you wanted to. Okay, this is only going to kill 2 at a time, but I'm going to make this happen. Maybe I'm not going to make this happen. Oh, I did. Good. Now that I'm not trying to keep these guys alive, this is like a cakewalk. Yeah, it's really a bummer how everything is panning out with the retro market, both from the developer side and the the people who actually own the IPs. And from the side of things like scalpers and stuff.
Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad.
Like, it's both sides of it. Like that virtual console, or the classic NES console, I've been trying to get my hands on that for under the price, or just getting it at the price that it was sold at, and I can't find it anywhere. It's been ridiculous. You can't find it cheaper than 250 bucks, just about. I don't mind buying the games, you know, legally. Like, there are illegal ways to play all the games that I'm purchasing, right? And I don't like doing that. I like doing what I can to support the developers the way that they're meant to be supported and play their games like that. But that's the thing, like, I'm willing to shell out this money, and they still are being like such a pain in the ass about all of this. It's like, I don't know what more I can tell you. Like, you literally have access to my entire wallet. All you have to do is do it right. Yeah, IP law is kind of rough. I'm going right down to Judgment Bolt here. Now that I know they have all their signature moves, I just found that out 10 seconds ago. But where IP law really bothers me a ton is the cease and desist on people who do projects for those companies. There's a game company that I know that is doing, they're remaking Castlevania, the original one, in Unity, all in 3D, and they got a cease and desist, so they had to stop. But it's like, you have these people with infinite talent, and you're just going to tell them to stop instead of being like, hey, we like your project, we'll pay you a lump sum to finish it off, and we're going to take it off your hands and sell it. You don't even have to, you know, I mean, just go by like the downloads. Like, how many people are downloading it? Is there a market for this stuff? I mean, it's crazy to me. Yeah, I understand, Mash, and I think a lot of people feel the way that you do. Like, these people are going to hustle me out of my money, and they already have enough money as is, so why would I sit there and continue to support that? So screw you. I'm just going to take the easy way out. And, you know, frankly, I don't blame you guys. I was in that camp for a long time. Okay, no more mirages here. That's that stupid ass crystal tower. I don't see any more murkrifts out here. Maybe I got them all. Nope, there it is. Right, monopolize culture and take advantage of people's nostalgic feelings, you know? I'm gonna try desperately to see about these sylphs. So I'm not really sure about them. I can't capture one. I already have one. I don't know where I got it, but I have one. Damn, the lullabies are rough, though. Fuck that guy. I knew he was gonna fall over. I knew it. Fucking tickle. Dude, falling asleep though. That's the worst. I'm actually gonna use Terra to get rid of this other sandworm. He's the only one causing the biggest problems right now. Yeah, and you know, I don't know how the financials are going with people. You know, I can't say I have open access to anybody's books, so I don't know, you know, how much profit they're actually making, but I honestly can't imagine it's this big fucking deal. Dude, they are all sleeping over there. All sleeping.
Perfect.
God damn it. I am so sick of these murkrift battles. Especially with the, like, falling asleep shit every 5 seconds. It's so goddamn annoying. Oh, and the healing. Go kiss my ass, though. Oh, for the love of God, this fucking game. Why can't we stack? Good, I stacked and now the other side's fucked. And now they're about to fall over again. Dude, I am so goddamn livid right now. What's up, Gordian? How are you, man? Good. Take them out and wake me up so I can finish this goddamn thing. Oh my Christ, I hate the sleeping in this game. It's like never ending. I have to get rid of one of these sylphs. Between the sleeping And the healing, it's like they're driving me insane. Unable to stack because in the 5 seconds that happened, I lost every party member. Hey, look, we're both stacked and not wobbling for once. How in the hell did that end up happening? Oh, never mind. And just like that, the game has changed once again. Ugh. Look, I actually got a heal off on that one. God damn. Even though this little sylph is keeping everybody alive in the worst way, man. Finally! Finally. Oh, cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Well, Okadrian was doing the Witness, right? He's been pretty hooked on that game. So I don't have a Sylph Prism to create a Prismtunity with this thing. But I already have one. So I'm just knocking this bastard out. Thanks, Mash. Thanks, Mash. So you're Guardian, is that how you met Okadrian through Final Fantasy XI? Yeah. Because I know he's still big into that. Honestly, if I didn't have such a backlog, I'd be playing a lot of 14 myself. Oh, he hates the Witness. No shit. I didn't get a chance to actually watch like a ton of his playthroughs, so I don't know how he feels about it. But I've seen him playing it the past couple of days, so I just assumed that he enjoyed it. That's really funny. I'm confused then. So was Asan Kia trolling me when he was saying that The Witness is a great game? Or is it just Okadrian really hates that game? Alright, so I'm going to go to Big Bridge first. I think that's where I left off looking for murkrifts. Oh, he's only playing because Asan made him. Gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting trolled. I didn't take Asan as a troll, but you never know. You never know. Okay, I don't see any murkrifts here. Oh, I see, I see. So people are torn based on if they enjoy and can solve puzzles versus can't, basically. I understand. The reason I'm asking is because I'm thinking about picking it up for GF6. She enjoyed, like, Portal as a puzzle game. And I don't know if it's, you know, equivalent in any caliber or if it's something I should just be like, nah. Were there any murkrifts here that I left? There's the end door. There were 4 murkrifts here that I left. God damn. Alright, guess we're doing it. You watched Linksaria one day, and she was playing it. She hosted Okadrian, who was playing 11 too. Gotcha. You know what? Something I've always loved about Okadrian is that he is one of the most magnetic personalities I think I've ever seen on Twitch. I gotcha. I'll have to I'll have to take a peek at it myself one day.
We did it! All right!
But yeah, Okadrian's personality is super magnetic. It's hard not to be attracted to the kind of person that he is. He's truly something else. I've met some great people through him and the arcade in general, which is why I decided that that was the team I wanted to be a part of. You know, they just all represent something very good and wholesome, you know? It's none of it's like that fake marketing crap. Just all good people all around. I'm definitely on the tail end of that piece, but you know, I try my best. I try my best to keep up with those guys.
That wasn't so bad.
I can imagine puzzle games. Wholesome is you know, as a, like, what you see is what you get kind of thing. Like, nobody hides at all. How did I miss that turbo ether? Was I not walking with this guy before? I was probably mounted on somebody, actually. You know what I mean? Like, they're just it's hard to explain. I just never was at one of the streams, one of anybody's streams. Oh shit. I need somebody with zap, and nobody fucking has zap. Genuine. That's probably better. How does Ramu not know zap? Like, I know you're large, and I know you're a big guy. Like, you're an important person in Final Fantasy history. How the fuck don't you know zap? God damn it. I have to go back.
Yeah.
So who can I pull out? I guess we'll pull out Muba for right now. And we'll bring along Death Searcher, I guess? He should have zap. Let me just double check, because it'll be my luck that I bring the wrong guy again. Trying to stream a lot recently, but yeah. I have that issue a lot, actually. Stroll and zap, good. Perfect. I'm generally, I don't talk as much as I do in real life as I do on stream, so I have the same problem. I have the scratchy throat will start happening. I do get the cotton mouth. Sometimes I just don't have stuff to say, you know. There are times in my streams where I'm just dead quiet, like I just play a game. Somebody talks, I'll be more than happy to talk back, but I just don't have anything to talk about. And I feel like that's boring to a lot of people. They expect the guys that are like, you know, screaming into their mics and are over the top crazy about how, you know, something happens, like, whoa, I just fucking killed that guy with something crazy. Did you see that? How did I even do that? Oh my god. And then we'll dwell on that piece for like 10 minutes until the next big thing happens. And I'm just not that person. Sometimes I can be, but not all the time. Not all the time. I wonder if Amanda fell asleep or if she's still up playing Pokemon. It's probably not good for me to keep my controller plugged in constantly. I do because I hate when the battery notification shows up, but pretty sure I'm destroying my internal batteries of everything. Again? Okay, so I probably did get this. It just keeps showing back up. She's not addicted to it yet, but I think it's starting to happen. She started off and she was like a little bit confused by everything. It's, you know, not as obviously watered down as Pokemon Go is. But she's starting to get the hang of it now, and she's enjoying it. She really is. I don't know that I've turned her into a serious gamer, but I've definitely gotten her far more attached to games than I think she ever expected to be. The thing is like, I feel like it's one of those things that I'm so passionate about it and it's so ingrained as part of my life that she kind of has to be. Whereas I feel like if something were to happen to me, if I just like died and I was gone, I don't think she would, oh, I should get that. I don't think she'd play games anymore. I gotta Libra this thing. I think it's, you have to flick like Oblivion or something on it.
I've got this.
Yeah, so I agree with that, Mash, up until this newest generation. Oh, inflict confusion. The newest generation actually made it really, really easy for newcomers to get into it and Loco Weed. Oh, good thing he's resistant to the fire. I'm trying. Cannot get confusion cast on this guy. Oops. Hot damn, man. He is so fucking resistant to this. Oh. And my counters, of course, end up taking him out. I gotta leave the other guys, I think, next time. But yeah, so Sun and Moon made it so that it's like, I mean, they even show you on the moves themselves whether or not they're gonna be super effective when you cast them. Like, completely unheard of, you know? It could be. I think I'm hearing a lot of rumors that there are quite a few games that's they're gonna aim to put that were on handhelds. They're gonna aim to put on the Switch.
Surprise! Opportunity knocks.
Okay, I don't need a Mort Skull. So you can even hear now my throat's kind of giving out a little bit here. So, okay, so Guardian, a situation like that is totally warranted. I freak out over big situations. Like, you can't not, right? That's what we do. We get excited about shit like that. But when you make everything sound like it's the end of the world excitement, that's when I'm like, okay, I've checked out. There's quite a few streamers like that, too. And I can usually tell within the first couple of minutes of being in somebody's stream. Also, I didn't know that you streamed, Guardian. I'm going to, give you a follow. There you go, my friend. I will try and be present the next time you're available. Well, I wouldn't call it information hiding so much, Mash, is that like we just had to learn it, right? It was all based on trial and error. And you know, you found out what worked and what didn't. But Amanda doesn't have to do that as much now. She can just look at... She still has to know a little bit. You know, when she sees a Pokemon get called out, she asks me, like, you know, what can I do with this? That kind of thing. Where are these imps? Why is there only one? One imp I've seen so far. It doesn't matter, because I'm going to run out of Loco Weed before I even get a chance to capture it. I understand. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe because, you know, I'm a little biased to it, that it never seemed like a problem. I mean, you start getting the hang of it. you knew that certain things would happen. Like obviously, you know, water would beat fire and fire would beat grass. That all makes sense, you know. But there are some things that didn't. Like, what did you do with a poison type Pokemon? You know, I actually don't know if I know the answer to that. What is poison types? What are poison types weak against? I don't know. I don't know. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Ah, no problem, man. No problem. Like I said, the people that hang around Okadrian et al. Are all very good people, so I imagine you're in the same camp.
Do your worst.
I'm ready.
If it's something you could look up in a wiki, then it's probably available in the game. While I agree with that to some extent, the only reason I disagree is that wikis are so readily available for everything. I mean, you can now argue that the entire game can be looked up through a wiki, you know? But I mean, in the light of like the elemental wheel, if you will, even though it's not a direct wheel, I do agree that having it more readily available in the game would be helpful. But like I said, Sun and Moon has definitely made that possible. So somebody who is brand new and has no clue what the hell they're doing, that's being able to see the move sets and what they're going to do is great. They've made it very accessible.
This won't take long. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. No, I understand. Right. 99% of their story and lore is in a wiki, right? That's how I felt about Final Fantasy 13. I said the same thing about them. I was like, they had this beautiful game, but they had so many new elements and such that you didn't really know what to do. And you didn't know what was going on or anything like that. And you're wondering, like, what the hell am I missing? What am I missing? Why is this so hard? And then you realize that they gave most of the information inside of the... oh, what the hell are they called? What is the lore called inside of a game? Like whenever you go inside of go in a menu and you click on something and you can read like about things that you just found out about. God, I'm drawing such a blank. Like a codec, I guess, would be what it's called. Codex sounds right. I feel like there's a better name for it. I just don't know what it is. There is a treasure chest down there I did not get. Oh, damn. That'll bug the hell out of me. How I gets it. I apparently got to move this train with that switch box, I guess. Civilopedia. Yeah, I guess that works. A codex or a journal. Like I said, a codex sounded about the most correct. I forget what they called it in 13, but yeah. So if you played through 13 and didn't read through that codex of information, then you literally only got like 15% of the story. And it took me, I think, like 5 or 6 chapters to realize that. I went back and read everything and literally spent probably an hour and a half catching up on everything. And I'm like, oh, that's what a false C is. Oh, that's what they meant by this. I'm like, shit. I wish I would have known all that whenever I was actually in that part of the story. And that's what I tell people when they ask me, like, in Final Fantasy 13, everybody says it's bad. What would you think of it? And I said, if you play through the game without reading, then you're probably going to get a moderate experience at best, like 5 out of 10 or something. Maybe even worse, depending on who you are. But if you read through everything, it's literally an 8 out of 10 game. Like, I loved 13. Getting 100% in 13 and not reading the lore are two different things, I think. So I'm going to move this train. And then I'm going to go back and get that fucking treasure I missed. I can't believe I missed that thing. Yeah. That's a great example, Gordian. Mass Effect's codec is amazing for that stuff. Although, in all fairness, though, you didn't miss out on anything if you never read that codex. Not a lot, anyways.
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, I know that people had gripes about the linearity of it, and it didn't open up. I think, what, there was 13 chapters, and I think it wasn't until chapter 11 where it became, like, as, you know, free roaming as possible. You know, free roaming in the sense that we would feel a lot better with playing it, but yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I eventually want to go back and get a platinum on it as well. I try and get platinums on all the games that mean a lot to me, and Final Fantasy itself means a ton. Okay, so apparently there's no more imps, it's just all vampires now. Well, okay, so if we get into characters, that's a little more challenging. You know, it's funny, when I watched the trailers, I thought I'd love Hope, and he ended up being the shittiest character on the face of the planet. I hated Hope. I think the characters that I loved the most were probably Saz and Fang, maybe? I think they were top 2. I know Fang kind of comes paired with Vanille in certain lights, but you know, if you're looking at just individual characters and who they are, and that's how I felt. Yeah, that was I loved the lore in Mass Effect that taught you about the stuff that happened before the game was taking place. Like all of the races and, you know, the Geth and stuff, what they were like before, you know, they are the way they are now. Saz and Vanille, okay.
Well, that ought to do it.
Predictable.
I felt like Lightning could have had more of a personality, and maybe that's why they made 13.2 and 13.3, or, you know, Lightning Returns. I have both of them. I still haven't played them yet. Okay, so the murkrifts are actually around here, I think. Nope, totally fucked that up. God, this is why they didn't make a map in that other one. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try and prism one of these guys. There we go.
Imprison.
Oh, piss off you. Oops, wrong. Come on, really?
No, don't move.
There we go. Good. That was the last The last known critter that I needed.
We did it!
Oh yeah!
Finally. Let's see here. Yeah. Opened it up and then made it a linear grid fest. That's probably a good way to look at it. I'm going to leave that with Seraphy for now. Damn. Quit over a line inside of Final Fantasy, or Lightning Returns rather. What was the context? I lied. Don't tell me because I want to play it eventually. Although, I mean, there's a good chance I'll probably forget anyways, but I just we'll play it safe. Or linear grind fest. I read that as grid. Sorry. I agree. That long path of just I mean literally a straight path forward of battling some of the toughest Lassie that you'll ever see or you'll ever run into. That's brutal. But wait until you get to the boss, Smash. That's I don't know if you've tried tackling it once yet, but it was rough. It took me I think 3 times or 2 times to get it right. So where are these